Hi. Trying to get someone into treatment can be difficult. I thought I'd give you some tips of the trade to help make this a little bit easier. The first challenge you have is you're dealing with someone who's already drunk or loaded. Second thing is insurance can be terribly frustrating and confusing. So I'm going to try to make this really simple. I've seen a lot of people make the mistakes of jumping online and looking for treatment centers and then calling and then finding out the insurance doesn't even cover that. So, rookie mistake. What you want to do is you want to call the insurance company first. So get the insurance card of the person who's suffering, flip the card over, call the 1-800 number, ask them who's in network with you. Is this person covered for substance abuse? If so, who's in network with you? Sometimes they'll have a list of people. Sometimes it'll be just one company. If it's one company, rest assured they have researched this company. They've made sure they're accredited. They've got a great program. All the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. So that's good. Sometimes they'll give you a list. So what you want to do is write those names down. Then you want to ask them, if these people are in network with the insurance company, what is the deductible? In January, the deductible is always higher, and then throughout the year, it gets lower, especially with alcoholics, because they usually have to go to the doctor a lot, or the ER. So find out what the deductible is, and then find out what the out-of-pocket is. If it's an HMO policy, you have to go to whoever's in network. You don't have an opportunity to go outside the network. So pretty simple. Find out who they are, find out what the deductible is, and what the out-of-pocket is. If it's a PPO plan, you have a little more flexibility. You can go with someone that's in the network, or you can go outside of the network. They'll give you a list of places to go. Same thing, write it down, find out for a PPO plan out of network, what is the deductible and what is the out-of-pocket. Might not make sense at first, but once you start writing it down, you'll understand. So write that information down, and once you've got that information, then go to the website. Google those places. Exhaust the in-network first because it'll be more cost-effective. So go online and check out those places and look at the details and see if the program is going to be a match. Maybe write a little checklist next to it. This one allows smoking. This one there's no smoking. This has private rooms. This one there's 4 people in a room. Things like that. Things that are going to matter to the alcoholic or addict. It's going to be hard enough for them to check in, but if they have a lot of obstacles that they didn't know about before they got there, their disease is going to tell them, forget it, I am out of here. Okay? So write everything down, and once you find those places, then pick up the phone and call them and find out what the availability is. Do they have any beds right now? What's the wait time? At that point, the alcoholic wants to get on the phone. You need to put the alcoholic on the phone. They're going to ask them. They have to talk directly to them because of the HIPA laws. So they're going to ask them for a copy of their insurance card, the front and the back, their date of birth, and the last 4 of their social security number. Then they're going to run the insurance, make sure that everything that you found out is true. They're going to say, this is what it's going to cost you out of pocket to come here. We have a bed available on this day, and the alcoholic at that time can ask any other questions they have about the program. And then they'll do an evaluation. They're going to ask them medical questions to make sure it's a good fit. That's the intake assessment. So those are the steps that have to happen to get somebody in. There's a whole nother thing that happens after that.